Good morning, boys and girls. We're doing a review of our letters from A all the way to T. So we're going to learn about Easter this week. Now, the fun part about Easter is we like to go on egg hunts and we see bunnies and we get candy. So we're going to read the Happy Easter book. This was one of my favorite books when I was little. I hope you like it as much as I do. It's nearly Easter. At school, Ryan draws a picture of the Easter bunny. Martha makes a little basket out of paper. Bunny starts with letter B. And basket starts with B too. Easter starts with E. At the end of the day, the teacher reads an Easter poem and then passes out candy eggs. Candy starts with C and eggs starts with E. The next morning, Ryan and Martha go to the store with Mother. They buy an Easter egg color kit. When they get home, Ryan asks, "When can we color the eggs?" "Right now," says Mother. Did you guys color eggs? What color did you color your eggs? First, Mother puts the eggs on the stove to cook. Ryan sets the timer. When the eggs are done, Mother puts them in a pan of water to cool. Martha drops little colored tablets into bowls of warm water. The tablets melt and color the water. What color are they going to make their eggs? We have orange, red, yellow, and purple. Martha dips an egg into the red water. After a few minutes, she lifts out a beautiful red egg. Ryan slips some eggs into the purple water, then some into the yellow water. All the eggs are colored. With a special marking pen, Ryan writes his name on a green egg. Martha paints a face on a yellow egg. Just then, Grandma and Grandpa arrive. "The eggs look so pretty," says Grandma. "Which one is your favorite egg?" "This is my favorite." Grandpa takes Ryan and Martha to the candy store for a special Easter treat. Ryan chooses a chocolate bunny. Martha decides on jelly beans. Candy starts with C. Easter starts with E. Treat starts with T. Chocolate starts with C. Bunny starts with B. And jelly beans starts with J. Jelly beans. At home, Martha tries on the dress that Mother made for her. She's going to wear it in the Easter parade. Grandma is decorating the Easter bonnet that she is going to wear in the parade. Father reads a bedtime story. The children fall asleep and dream about what the Easter bunny is going to bring them. What did the Easter bunny bring you? Does the Easter bunny come? Yes, he does. He brings Easter baskets for Ryan and Martha, and he hides eggs for them to find. In the morning, Ryan and Martha run downstairs and see the baskets filled with Easter treats. Martha spies a tiny toy lamb tucked in her basket. They go outside to hunt for eggs. Martha sees one beside a tree. Ryan finds 2 eggs in the bed of daffodils. Soon they find all the eggs. It is time for the Easter parade. Everybody gets all dressed up. Grandma puts on her bonnet. Grandma wins the prize for the fanciest hat in the parade. Happy Easter, everyone. The end. So those are some of the fun parts about Easter. But the real reason we celebrate Easter is because of Jesus. Let's read this story together and learn about Easter. The Easter story. It was a long, dark night. Jesus was in trouble. Some people said he was the king of the Jews. King Herod did not like that. While Jesus prayed, Peter, James, and John sat under the trees keeping watch. But one by one, they fell asleep. Before sunrise, Jesus saw another disciple coming. It was Judas, with a crowd carrying torches and swords. Jesus woke up the disciples. "Hello, Master," said Judas, and he kissed Jesus on the cheek. Now the priests knew which man was Jesus. Jesus was arrested, and Peter swung his sword, but Jesus told him not to fight. Peter, James, and John ran away. Jesus was taken to the chief priest. Peter had followed and was listening from a safe distance, but someone spotted him. "You were with Jesus," they said. "No, I wasn't," said Peter. "I don't know him." 3 times Peter said he didn't know Jesus, just as Jesus said he would. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Then the rooster crowed and Peter cried because he did not stand up for Jesus. The priest took Jesus to Pilate, the Roman governor. "Are you the king of the Jews?" Pilate asked him, but Jesus said nothing. Pilate asked the crowd, "What has he done? He's hurt no one." But the crowd was angry. "Who shall I let go?" asked Pilate. "Barabbas the murderer or Jesus, the king of the Jews?" "Let Barabbas go," they cried. Pilate was amazed, but he let Barabbas go. The crowd made fun of Jesus as he was taken to a hill called Calvary, and they put a crown of thorns on his head. Jesus was nailed to a wooden cross between 2 thieves. "If you are the Son of God," said the mean thief, "why don't you save yourself?" "What has he done? He's hurt no one," said the kind thief. At midday, the sky went dark. The darkness lasted for 3 hours. "God, forgive them," Jesus cried. "They don't know what they are doing." At the same moment, the earth rumbled and Jesus died. A Roman soldier was standing guard. He really was the Son of God. That evening, a man called Joseph took Jesus' body to a stone tomb. He washed Jesus and dressed him in clean clothes. Then he rolled a heavy stone over the opening of the tomb. Soldiers came to guard the tomb. All this time, Jesus' friends, Mary Magdalene and Mary from Galilee, were watching. 2 days later, Mary Magdalene and Mary from Galilee came back to the tomb. The soldiers were gone, and the stone was rolled back. The tomb was empty. A shining angel said, "Don't be afraid, Jesus is alive." They ran quickly to tell the disciples, but on the way, they met Jesus. "Don't be afraid," said Jesus. "I will meet the disciples in Galilee." The disciples went to Galilee and waited. While they were talking, Jesus suddenly appeared. They were scared. "Why are you afraid?" asked Jesus. "It's me." He showed them the marks on his hands and feet from the cross. "Go and tell the world that I have taught you." Tell them they should be sorry for what they have done wrong. If other people do bad things, we should forgive them. Jesus led his disciples to a place near Bethany. He lifted up his hands and blessed them, and Jesus left them and was taken up into heaven. The disciples went out into the world, and they spread God's message just as Jesus had told them. The end. So while you're reading this book, it's important to think of some of these questions, right? Who led the crowd to Jesus? How many times did Peter say that he did not know Jesus? What did the crowd put on Jesus' head? How did Jesus die? And where was Jesus buried? How about who found out first that Jesus was alive? What did this story tell us? Jesus showed us that we should forgive other people just like he forgave us. And that's the most important part of Easter. Remember, if you have any questions about the Easter story, please let Mommy and Daddy know, and they can ask me or anything like that. So, all right, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.